Hello, I'm Jeff Whitener along with Ray Halbrook, and we are bringing you the Viking Insider program here for Jefferson College. Ray, before we get started, talk a little bit about what we're hoping to accomplish here with our show on JCTV.
Well, absolutely. It's something that we're just going to take a look at, just the in-depth look at players, coaches, maybe even talk about some of the folks' parents, kind of that whole in-depth Viking look at what it's like to be a Jefferson College Viking here. There's an amazing amount of great programs here, and we just want to be able to cover that and highlight for the guys.
Well, and getting that word out to the community, I think, is really important, that folks know that not only is this someone where their kids can come, but this is some place that the whole family can enjoy a lot of different things, not only the athletic programs that come out and watch and support, but also some of the other great things, the great events that happen here at the college as well. And it's really a place that can be a focal point of the community for Jefferson County.
Absolutely. I think that there's a lot of untapped potential here at Jefferson College to take a look at. We've had a lot of parents from high schools come and take a look, and what's really going on over here at Jefferson College? Well, we're going to give you a chance to take a look at that, up close and personal. And we hope to accomplish being able to kind of get that vibe of what Jefferson College athletics is about.
And we certainly want to thank JCTV for the opportunity to bring this to you, and a partnership with what we do. And it's a situation that, like Ray said, we're going to take you behind the scenes as much as possible on how these different programs work, how these different events work. And I'll talk to the people involved, whether they're administrators, coaches, players, as you mentioned, parents, everyone involved with the program. So we're delighted to be able to bring this to you, and it's an incredible opportunity, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Welcome again to another episode of Viking Insider. I'm Ray Halbrook, your host. Today we're here with Coach C.B. Walker of the Jefferson Lady Vikings basketball team. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Awesome. Currently, your record here right now, 4-18 on the season. Give us your take on things right now as far as the season's going.
It's been up and down. We started off a little slow, just like I mentioned earlier when we had our first interview. It was more about me trying to build a relationship and get these girls to trust me and for them to trust what I'm looking to do overall with our team. If you look back in the month of December, I thought we were starting to play better as a team. I thought the break kind of got to us a little bit. They kind of went home and spent time with their family, which was much needed, but we kind of went away from what was our ultimate goal and actually playing aggressive during that time period. Our record don't define who we are and what the girls been doing. I feel like they've been given a lot more effort overall, but 4-18, the bigger picture is trying to improve these girls and get them to the next level.
Absolutely. Talking about relationships here, let's talk about how are the relationships going. You're probably a little more than halfway through the season. How are the relationships coming together?
It's been great. I have an open door policy. Most of my girls normally come see me throughout the day to chit chat, talk basketball, talk about life, and just laugh and joke. That's one of the biggest things that I will sit there and say has been grown a lot on the team. We've been having a lot more fun, getting to know each other a lot better. So overall, our relationships has been getting a lot better.
Excellent. You've been coaching for a few years. Is this team different from prior teams?
Been females, yes.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Other than that, honestly, no. Because at the end of the day, my job is to try to improve these kids and leave an impact. And I feel like you can do that whether it's male, female, don't matter what the age is. So overall, that's my ultimate goal to do, and I feel like that's what I've been doing.
Great. Give us a bright spot in the season. I know you talked about it's been kind of an up and down season. Give us maybe a good bright spot to talk about.
I mean, I have multiple. Of course, being our first win, been in a position to where we gave Three Rivers a hell of a game. Just seeing these girls having fun and coming along in practice, having a moment to where we provided Callie with a scholarship. Those bright moments for me is what it's all about when it comes to coaching. How are you able to impact your team even though some things might not be going your way, but they continue to have fun and continue to give you effort and enjoy what they're doing.
Absolutely. Talk about your big three. We'll talk about the big three of Sydney Burris, Talia Lawson, and Nevaeh Howard. They're both averaging real close to 10 points, some of them a little bit over 10 points per game. Give me your take on the impact that they have here for the Lady Vikings.
I definitely think it's been big. Starting off with Talia, she's our primary ball handler. She's our point guard. She's our floor general. I think she is starting to understand her role and what I'm looking for her to do in order to be productive for the team. Sydney's been, our insides presence. She's another one that's finally starting to wake up a little bit and trust what I'm doing and kind of play along with everything. She's one that I feel like should dominate every game, but she gets in her head a little bit, and as you can see, she missed quite a bit of layups. But overall with her, man, she's coming along too, and she's starting to trust me. Nevaeh's kind of the same way. She's been in the battle role, been here with a different coach, learning a new system. Overall, I think she have accepted her role and understanding what we need from her as well as the season go. But, overall, those three young ladies been a big part of what we've been doing. But at the end of the day, we all know that it's a team game, and we've been having quite a few girls step up to the plate. Absolutely.
Do you have a surprise player on the team right now, somebody that maybe has exceeded the expectations for the Lady Vikings?
To be honest, in my point of view, I think it's almost every girl on my roster. And the reason why I say that is when you're coming in a position to where you didn't know that much about them, as a whole, and then seeing them from the beginning to now, they all starting to, brighten up in their own little way. We just got Jakayla back second half of the season. I'm hopefully that she will be with me again next year, but she have a lot of bright moments ahead of her as well. I felt like Callie, her toughness, her intensity and everything has been good. My international girls been showing us, the difference between being here in Spain. I think, the Florida girls as well, been used to being cold here. So I think it's bigger than basketball. Everybody has brought some type of aspect to the game that we're enjoying and we're loved.
Excellent. You're in about the last third of the season right now, and what are some of the things that you're hoping to see happen with the Lady Vikings? What maybe is a short-term goal?
We set game goals all the time throughout. I think overall, this is one of the goals we set during the first time of our season is to make sure everybody finished with us. AV was one that, she went home due to injury, but for the most part, everybody's been here and still been a part of what we're doing and learning and wanting to be here. One of my biggest goals as a coach is to make sure I get my sophomores to a school. So we're going to continue to, feed off them, go as they go, and hopefully we'll be in a position to where we place them somewhere. But overall, as a team, them understand, when conference play is 0-0. We're going to go out there and compete and give them the best we have, and we'll live with the results.
Absolutely, absolutely. Recruiting season is in the air. We've seen a lot of movement going on here. You're talking about the sophomores leaving. We've got to be able to replace them here.
Yes.
Recruiting season being in the air, you've been pretty busy putting your first group of freshmen together here on your own. On the ladies' side, let's talk about the ladies' side part here first. What has the recruiting trail been like up to this point, and can you give us any updates on any commitments?
I will say well-balanced. And the reason why I say that, not only myself and my coaches, but Jakayla's been doing a great job reaching out to young ladies and seeing if they want to be a part of what we're looking to do next year. Just like I explained to her, I feel like players recruit players, and she's been here to be a testimony of what I'm looking for and what I want to do. So that's where the balance come in at. You know, my coach is out there doing their job, but we also have a young lady that's in a position to where she wants to return and, you know, wants to win as well. So we've been balancing out very well. We do have a handful of commits at the moment. We have 2 young ladies from St. Louis, from Live for Life Academy, Kenise Mills and Lauren Bennett. Feel like that'd be a good spark to our team. You know, Kenise is tough defensively. Lauren can play any forward position, you know, as far as being out on the perimeter as well on the inside. We got Josie from Festus. I actually have to go to her school tomorrow morning for her signing. I think she'll bring, you know, being in a position to where she can spread the floor. You know, I think she can score well, she can handle the ball, she can defend. You know, we have quite few more young ladies that we're working on, along with the pieces, a few pieces that we have on our team now that I want to return. But we're not done. You know, our ultimate goal is to be where we want to be next year. We know where we want to be. We know where we'd like to be. So, you know, it's our job to go out there and find players that want to be here and want to be a part of what we're doing.
Absolutely. Let's move over to the guys' side.
Yeah.
I know you're probably itching to get the men's basketball program underway. Can you give us an update on how men's Viking basketball is coming together?
It's going. You know, it's kind of like going to the beginning of your questions. You know, what's the difference between what you're doing? It's the male and the females. Guys are a little bit knuckleheadish, if I can say. You know, they're very picky. In the mindset. Like, I have been talking to multiple kids, trying to build a relationship with all of them. But again, like, I want guys that want to be here. I'm not one that plays the offer game to where you get an offer from me and now you want to expose it to everybody else. That's not how I work. I just want to be in a position to where I want guys that want to feel wanted but also be a part of what we're doing. We do have a handful of guys that in a transition of making sure their classes are taken care of, and looking at other situations that will possibly be here. So yeah, it's going. You know, it's going a little slow, but I'm very confident that, you know, we will be well together and be a successful team.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we appreciate catching up with you.
Yes, sir.
And good luck on the rest of the season here, and I'm sure we'll be in touch throughout the rest of the year, and maybe even during the breaks here, and appreciate you know, just the catch up here.
Yes, really appreciate it.
Thank you. That's CB Walker from the Jefferson College Lady Vikings.
At Jefferson College, community is an important part of who we are and what we do.
We experience community as it unites us in our work and activities.
We reflect community through an annual day of service as we give back to those we serve.
We feel community, knowing we're part of something greater than ourselves.
Our campus community is stronger than ever, and we realize community cannot exist without unity.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Viking Insider here. Ray Halbrook, your host. We're here today with Sydney Burris from the Jefferson Vikings. How you doing, Sydney?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the season here. Before we get started, you're from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's a little bit of a trek.
It is.
How far is that from here?
Like 6 hours by car.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You're in your freshman year at Jefferson College here. What is your area of study, and what would you like to do career-wise when you finish school?
Okay, so my area of study right now is general education. No, general studies.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, general studies.
Okay.
And I don't really know what I want to do, but my idea right now is either to be an ESL teacher, and like basically that's like going to go teach English in like other countries.
Yeah.
And then after that, I want to either be like a digital nomad or like volunteer for like the WWF or something like that.
A digital nomad. I've never heard that before. Can you explain what that really is?
It's basically doing like freelancing work.
Okay.
Like on like all your work is like on your computer, and you can like live wherever you want, or like you can like work in like different countries, and like people will hire you to like just do like odd tasks and things like that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. What has been the biggest adjustment for you coming to Missouri and playing basketball?
I think my biggest adjustment was probably like on the court, sort of say, because like one, this is my first year like not doing two sports, so like that was kind of like crazy. That was wild. And then also like just adjusting getting back on the court, because before this like I haven't practiced every day like hard like this in like over a year because like my ACL and everything, and so like it was just more adjusting to try to like get back on the court and get into the swing of things.
Oh, absolutely, I can understand that. Talk a little bit about how the season is going for the Vikings so far and what the team is trying to do to get better each day.
Okay, so the season, I feel like, if we're being honest, it started off like really rocky. You know, like it did. Like it started off rocky, and it was just kind of like trying to figure things out, sort of say. But I feel like in December and like, yeah, in December it was kind of like a pivot point. So it was like, you know, like it was like this, and then December it was like, bloop, you know.
Okay.
And so it started getting better, and so like right now we're just kind of dealing with like inconsistencies and like, yeah. But I feel like it's going up, so I feel like, you know.
Very nice, very nice. Who has been some of the biggest influences growing up, and who is your favorite athlete?
I don't have a favorite athlete because I don't watch sports.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Sports, I like, if I go to a game, like I'll watch it, you know, like, and like I'll be like into the game, but like on TV, no. But my most influential person in my life is probably like my parents, because they're very like dedicated and like motivated, and they always like push me to be better and hold me accountable. So awesome.
What do you like to do when you aren't playing basketball, practicing, or having classes or homework?
I like to go explore. So like I'll go to like St. Louis a lot and like go to either like different festivals or like try different like food places, or like just like do different things. Like I just like to try new things. So
absolutely. Yeah. Excellent answer. Last question for you. It's the Ray question. We're going to talk about maybe a hidden talent or something that's something about you that maybe your teammates don't know anything about. That, man, they look at you and say, I never knew that about her.
I used to do like, when I was like, yeah, I used to do like musical theater and like plays and like stuff like that.
Excellent. That's awesome. Love it. Musical theater. You never do that, but I used to do that right here about 30 years ago. So it's been a little while. So there you go. Well, we appreciate you being with us, and we hope that you have a strong rest of the season here for the Lady Vikings.
Me too.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is Sydney Burris from the Jefferson Vikings.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm pursuing my associate's degree in the physical therapist assistant program at Jefferson College. I want to be that person that can change an athlete or a young person's life. And teachers are always there to help you and do anything they can to put you in the position to be a better student and better person.
Hi, I'm Bryce, and I am pursuing my associate degree in music at Jefferson College. What I like most about the program is how everybody helps each other. The music department is like a family to me and to everybody here.
Jefferson College, you belong here.
Welcome back to Viking Insider. Ray Halbrook here, and we're here with freshman player for the Jefferson Vikings basketball team, Jakayla Kirk. Jakayla, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Just wanted to catch up with you here a little bit and talk to you a little bit about your season here. You're a freshman here. You're originally from St. Louis here, but not very far from here, Hazelwood Central High School. Tell us a little bit about your journey here on transferring to Jefferson College, as well as your journey to get back on the court.
It took me a minute because I tore my ACL like a year ago, and I really had no intentions on coming back to basketball, but I found Jefferson and I decided to give it a shot, and now I'm here.
Awesome. How's it going so far?
Pretty good.
Awesome. What is your field of study here at Jefferson College, and what would you like to pursue in terms of a career when you finish schooling?
My field of study currently is sports management, but when I finish school, I would like to be a physical therapist. So when I transfer to a 4-year, I'm going to try to get into the PT program.
Excellent, excellent. What do you feel you bring to the team in terms of your strengths and talents on the court?
Just getting my teammates involved, helping my team be the best they can while I'm trying to be the best I can.
Excellent. Good answer. Good answer. If you couldn't play basketball, what other sport would you play?
Probably volleyball.
Volleyball. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You played volleyball in high school?
I did.
You did. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Final question for you. You're blowing through this real quick here. Our interview time's almost over here.
Thank God.
She says, "Thank God." Is there something that maybe your friends, your teammates might not know about you, kind of secretly, that you do that might be something that you think's interesting, but they may not know about?
I was the only girl in my family for 14 years.
Only girl in your family for 14 years. Awesome. Last question. I'll throw this question in for free. What's the relationship like with Coach C.B. Walker?
The relationship with Coach C.B. Walker is good. He's a nice person, great coach.
Awesome.
Good to be around.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Jakayla, we appreciate you being with us, and thanks for catching up with us.
Thank you.
That is Jakayla Kirk from the Jefferson Vikings.